What is going on, guys? We are back here at the Profaned capital, and we're gonna get right into this by going down this ladder over here. So in between parts here, I dumped 1 point into endurance. I think whoa. Did I go down the wrong side? I did. I dumped 1 point into endurance. I have a bunch of souls, but I don't think it'll be enough to have another point to spend. So I didn't want to dump a bunch of souls and carry them around at the possibility of maybe losing them, just because we will be facing a couple tough enemies this episode, and I wouldn't be surprised if we died. So okay. So the first item that we are going to grab after we hop down here, hang a left, go all the way around to here. We're gonna grab this rusted coin, which you're probably like, why did you just show me grabbing that? It's an item, and we grabbed it. Deal with it. So head on over here. Our gargoyle friend's supposed to come around, but he's not here, so I'm not complaining. We do have a crystal lizard here. Okay, so we're gonna jump the gap. Get our twinkling titanite. Love that. And we're gonna hang right through here. And we're gonna get our poison moss clump, but it's actually a little bit upgraded. It helps out with toxic poison, so that will help us out quite a bit. And I'm trying to think of where I want to go next. We'll head back in here and grab the other lizard. So we hung her right there. Come on straight in, grab our rusted gold coin. There'll be another gap here, you can see it. Jump that, barely made it. And get our lizard. Another twinkling titanite. So let's put that on, because we are going to be dropping down into some toxic stuff here. We're going to drop through this hole that we just jumped over, and there's going to be some more of those spider things, if you will, whatever you'd like to call them. These guys. Jeez, can you let me breathe for a minute? Just barely got to the party. They are dogpiling on me, I guess. Alright, chill. We'll go over here and grab this poison gem, just for the sake of being inside this toxic swamp. Ring. Rather not die down here. Get off of this. They are everywhere, man. And they got me. They are everywhere. That is very crappy. So we're actually going to come back out right here and just drop down right there. Grab the item. Head on in and face these tougher enemies that I talked about, and get a item from one of them that is more important than anything else the other ones have, which is just dung piles. So we're gonna grab that item and kind of split out of there without having to kill the other two. They do take a little while to kill depending on your weapon choice. So let's see what we have here as far as resins. I don't know how much resins will help against them, but it's worth a shot. Got magic and dark. Actually, wait, oh yeah, that's right. Alright, so we're gonna hop this. And hang a right, and we'll drop down. This is where we literally just were. There's our souls. So perfect. Purging stone. Try not to get poisoned while we're down here. Just trying to think of how I want to go about this. I do recommend killing this one over here to the left. Because we could be in this area. And there's more. So, grab our shriving stone. Oh, they're still alive. Oh my goodness. I didn't know they were still alive. So 2 crappy ways to die in a row. But that's alright. Hopefully these other guys don't give us too much of a hassle, so... we'll just head back over. Not a big deal. At least it's not too far. There's our gargoyle. Been missing you, buddy. These ones seem a little more aggressive than the ones we met earlier underground. Didn't think I was going to get another hit in there, so I wasn't really geared towards him, but... So after we open up these doors is when all hell is going to break loose here. There's a couple of different ways you can go about doing this. You can try to get a plunging attack on the ladder. Now the other two are going to wake up, so... like I said, there's a bunch of different ways you can go about this. You're scary. I'm gonna grab our item while we're in here. Purging stone. If you can, lure them over here. This is one way to do this. So I got this guy here. He can't reach us, and he can't reach you there. Oh, he grabbed me. Hopefully, he doesn't kill me. And spit me out and shoot me up. Probably die. I can't move here. Yeah, they're quite aggressive, so I'm not surprised that we died there. You can get them kind of caught up in that notch when you're on that upper level. The hard part is that there is 3 of them. Only one of them has a useful item, like I mentioned before. We'll go after him right here again and try to kill him. If we don't succeed, we'll kind of just carry on with our walkthrough here. Just because I don't want to waste a bunch of time on you guys watching me die against these guys. So, because that's no fun. These spider guys are actually more annoying right now than those guys, so... This is the one I keep running past. The other one I don't even need to bother with. Alright, let's do this. Now as you can see, our power attack did not very much damage against him. So we're actually going to drag him out. Maybe we'll be able to get a decent plunging attack on him. We'll do that fat rollover right there. He's going to roll over again. Oh no. No, 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 no. Please don't kill me. Ah, he killed me. What did he do? Well, anyways, that's those guys. Maybe we'll come back at a later time when we're a little bit more geared up for that situation, but we're going to continue on up that ladder there to the right that we kind of went over by before, and continue on. We got some other important stuff to do than to worry about those guys right now, so maybe we'll come back for them. Sorry about that, but not too worried about them as far as something that I have to do or an item that I know we will be using. So just I guess we'll carry on. Guess we'll go grab our 900 souls. Dang it, I would like to have not gotten poisoned, considering we don't have any more purple moss clumps. Yeah, screw these guys. That poison's gonna last quite some time, so don't think we can use a regular. I don't even have them anyways. Alright, we'll carry on around. There's going to be another one of these dudes in here. Whether or not you want to deal with him, it's your choice. You're just going to get dung from him. So, big whoop. This area down here, there's just this item, rubbish, and that's all that's down here. So, kind of a disappointing area. Don't know why it's here. Up there, you'll see an item we'll drop down and get in just a tidbit. It is one of the most powerful miracles in the game, probably, the Wrath of Gods. So before we do that, we got this guy. Doesn't help that we're poisoned while we're trying to fight this dude. Doing hexes on us and whatnot. And we get Logan's Scroll. So before you hop down there, head on over here and grab this item, poison arrows. And then we will go back inside here and drop down and get that miracle that I just talked about, Wrath of Gods. And this dude's still here, so we'll wait for him to come on over to us. Thought about doing a plunging attack, but I was like, waste my time. So come on out here and head up. And we are going to get the Jailer's Keychain or Jailbreaker's Keychain. Be wary, there are 2 invisible ones right here. Well, that was interesting. They should be there. Maybe they're down here. There's 2 invisible ones somewhere. Usually they're hanging out there. That's really weird that they're not there. Jailer's Keyring. Definitely some important keys for us. Now here is the giant from earlier. There they are. There's the jailers. We're going to split right now. And grab the Profaned Flame. And get out of sight. Start killing some rats. Alright, Rats have been killed. Now there's one more item, two more items down here, and a staircase over there. So grab our large titanite, as well as our other large titanite, and this staircase will lead you right here to a mimic. So to handle this guy, oh my gosh, we died. That poison is killer. Not that big of a deal. We can just come back right here. Not too much of a hassle, but just a pain in the butt, considering how much we've died this episode so far. I can't say I'm proud of it, but at the same time, we've had a couple stupid deaths. It is pretty late here. Mine's not quite working right, so give me a little bit of a break. I believe our stamina slash endurance is up. Yeah, it is. It's up to 25. Our vitality is up to 27. Strength is up to 43. Everything's about the same as it has been. So goal here, don't get poisoned. That way we won't have to deal with it later, which is the reason why we died. Sucky, sucky. Alright. Here we go. Up the staircase. Now those jailer's key ring that we just picked up is going to open up a couple things for us. It's going to open up one locked door, as well as I'm not going to go back towards that mimic just because you guys already know. I guess I am going to go back towards the mimic. So let me make sure no rats are following me, because they can't mind their own business. I'll kill the mimic for your guys' humor. Actually, at least, yeah, I'll just kill it. You can't actually lock onto it until it stands up. It's kind of weird. So we'll grab this. Dragon Slayer lightning arrow. Those things look super sick. And there is a ladder here, which I believe takes us back up. We'll just show you where it leads us. Corridor. So this leads us to get the item on the roof over here, which is just lightning bolts. Boo. So to get back down, take some fall damage. But first, let's decide where we want to go. I hope we don't die. I mean, it's far, but it's not that far. We'll just go for it and hope for the best. Okay, yay. Okay, so back in here is where we originally were going. Take the lift on up. And I don't believe there's any items to drop off and get, but you never know. So we'll just kind of scan for those. And look at back where we are. Urethral Dungeon Bonfire. So this is the very first gate that we went to. And I'm not going to fill up on Estus just because, actually, in case we die, just for dying purposes, we'll come back right here. So we're going to open up 2 gates here, and we'll finish up this part and leave it there. Sorry, buddy. So head on down this way. And drop down. And this gate is the one that we will open to get ashes. Prisoner Chief's ashes. So very important to open that up. Now, I was like, why is that body just laying there? What we're gonna do now is, dang, it's a really hairy area. Okay. We're gonna head this way. Back down where we saw, well, not where we saw, but where all those other jailers were last episode. And we are going to meet the Hex Lady. So we'll do that. We'll head on back to Firelink and give our ashes to our vendor. As well as, I believe that's kind of all we have to do back there. In between episodes, I did burn a bone shard, and I reinforced my Estus Flask, hence why I have 11 Estus uses, and I'm at a +7, which is very nice. So as you come in from this way, it's going to be on the far side on the left. So if you don't want the jailers to see you, you can go through here. There's going to be the baby dogs. If you don't really care if the jailers see you, then, you know, it's your choice. I like to kind of go like this. Maybe go this way. And we may die, that's fine. It's actually on the right, I lied. I was thinking left. So open this up. This actually isn't it. There's just an enemy in here. So you really didn't have to open this up. Really nice being able to get 3 swings on him now. Obviously, in case you miss 1, you still get 2, which is super, super sweet. Don't know where all the jailers are. I don't know how this dude doesn't see me right here, but I cannot figure out where that door is for some reason. Thought this was it, but it's not. There it is. I mean, I think that's it. These jailers are just out to get. So you can tell when they stab you, it really doesn't do that much damage. Get away from me. And then as they stab you with their branders, it kind of puts you in like a fat roll state. So we actually need to go over here and go up this way. We literally have no health. Let's chill for a second. Hopefully not too many of them followed us. And put on our kukri just in case. Ooh, look at that Estus refill. That is cash. So this jailer was always hanging out up here, I believe. To my knowledge. Can you stop, sir? You are annoying. Okay. Open this puppy up. And there she is. Go ahead and talk to her.
I thought you could. Acceptance. You're here, but I just.
So we'll save her. She'll be back at Firelink Shrine. At this point. We'll head back there ourselves. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we are going to use our souls and see how many we have. We are up to 20,000, so we will have enough after these large souls. Plenty, actually. May even have enough for 2. It's possible. Alright. So we will give her our... We actually have 2 sets of ashes to give her. And as you can see, now we have this set of armor, as well as, I believe, this one.
Ashen 1.
So that's that. Head on over here.
Very well, then take.
And let's see what we'd like to add it to. We're going to go 1 to endurance and 1 to strength.
Farewell,
So
Ashen
pretty
One.
sweet. We had enough for 2. Now, the lady we just picked up is going to be hanging out over here, if I remember right. From what I remember, she's supposed to be hanging out right here. Let's talk to Henri just to see what she has to say.
Till we meet again.
Or, I'm sorry, Yuri. Not Henri. Oh, she's right here.
Ah, as I now, the only
Why is
order of
that? So we can ask to learn dark
Very well.
sorceries,
Let
and we can give her
Oh,
the other tomes that we cannot give to the other guy. And now you can see she has some pretty sweet dark hexes to learn, which obviously
Please
takes
stay safe.
more intelligence than what we have. So with that, I'm going to end this part here, guys. Next episode, we will be taking on Yorm the Giant, and we will be picking up a pretty sweet weapon in the middle of the boss fight, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be pretty sweet. And thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.